The same strategy can give a plus, or it can give a minus. It all depends on one factor. I will show you in the real market now. In the previous videos, I showed the strategy and filters, but many people make one mistake. They think that if the strategy is good, then you can always trade. In fact, 50% of success is the moment of entry, not the indicators themselves. Okay, so great. Let's get started and find a currency pair with you. For example, so first currency pair will enter the GPU. We are now seeing an interesting situation where we have a parameter that doesn't fit our strategy. We have opened a purchase agreement. We see a reversal with you. Red candles change green candles. Parabolics are at the price. We can see that the candlestick don't have shadows. But we can also see what the price is below the MA 200 line, and in the case of purchase transaction, the price is above the MA 200 line. Let's see how this market situation works out. Okay, well, we have just seen a negative deal. This is a vivid example of how this parameter, which we didn't take into account, is important in this deal. One of reasons is where the growth should have ended, and we've seen a support line at 96, and the price should have either broke followed this line anyway, or it should have stopped and the trend should have reversed. That is that we saw. Okay, find next deal. Okay, I choose Nigeria Naira USD dollar. I opened the deal for 2 minutes. What we see? First, the price is above the MA 200 line. This is the first parameter that we have excluded. The second parameter is that we don't have 2 or 3 candlestick in a reversal. Parabolics are show what is higher than the price, as it should be. Let's see how this currency pair works out. With closed in profit, even though not all strategy conditions were met. It worked because this was a short-term correction after a strong impulse, not a full trend reversal. Such trade can win associationally, but they should not be repeated systematically. The strategy is designed for consistency, not for random wins. Okay, let's find next currency pair. Okay, LBP USD. Now all strategy conditions are aligned. We have a confirmed parabolic SAR reversal, price made a pullback, and is positioning correctly relative to the MA. The impulse has weakened, and whereas not strong pressure from the trend, this is not an emotional entry and not chasing the market. This is a calm, technically just filled trade based on the system. Now we simply wait for the result. Okay, wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the trade closed in profit exactly as expected. All strategy conditions were met, and that is why the entry played out cleanly and without unnecessary noise. This is a clear example of how the system works when all rules are followed. Okay, wait. Find next currency pair. Okay, next currency pair USD/DSD. I make call option. At this point, all strategy conditions are aligned. We have a parabolic sell reversal, price reaction around the MA. The previous impulse has weakened, and the market is moving into a correction. For us, this is not just a trade and not an impulse trade. This is a rule-based and according to system, we enter and wait for the result. Okay. We have negative deal with straight calls in a loss, and it's important to understand why all conditions were met, but the market didn't confirm the move. The indicator reversal appeared before real buying pressure entered the market. Trades like this are normal part of the strategy. We're not trading a single setup, we're trading probabilities or a series of trades. I tell you more about the correct entry points in my Telegram channel. You can find a link to it in description of this video. Don't forget, put your like on this video and write a comment. And see you in new videos. Bye.